Nation, the entertainment feed community. Wagwan. What do you on the Sunday? A good time Sundays. Community members, enough love and blessings on the Sunday. What do you once again with the NT News, the topics, the updates. With that said, on to the topics. That is reggae dancehall artist Leela Ike singing the intro for Jada Kingdoms. What is the title for that song? Is it Big Something, What's Up, something like that? One thing we're certain about, it is featured on Russian's Dirty Money Rhythm. The females them, they certainly love the beginning of that song. I guess they're saying it's a way to make their partner feel good. And the men, they like to be addressed as the same thing with Jada addressed our man as in at the beginning of that song. So I don't know, I guess it's a win-win for both genders.
Big body, what's up? I got some of that you can fuck.
Why not let us keep it on the performance side of things? Over at Joe Mercer's birthday party the other night, well just last night, we saw several performances from quite a number of reggae superstars, including almost all of the Marley them. I don't think Ziggy Marley was present.
I celebrate life for Joe Mercer Marley. That is it.
But still, in addition to the Marley them, Damian Marley, Steve Marley, YG Marley, you had the likes of Sizzla Kalonji, Capleton, and Buju Banton himself, he even graced the stage. Last night was also Jay Frey's event. As stated in previous reports, a lot of people were talking about the event, and that showed the event got quite a turnout. Valiant and Chronic Law were booked for the event, but we only saw performances from Valiant. Pablo YG also performed, although I'm not sure he was booked for the event. We know that the two main acts though, they were Chronic Law and Valiant, but somehow there was no performance from Chronic Law.
Promoter want that.
Listen, dancehall attack. I just saw the thing go on a soca party. Them say our boss can perform, I just saw it go. It done.
Pretty done. She seemed to know the reason why.
Why, Jeffrey? Reach up on you, you know. Boy, me not tell you no Jeffrey. You're different, man. Boy, Jeffrey, me I go tell you the truth, Jeffrey. Any old lad boss said it come last night, man, then career done, man, but he play. Let me tell you. If Blood Clot Chronic Law are fucking Valiant did come at your party last night, everybody put them in the aquarium. Nobody now risk their career on your gill. Your gill and your scale them can't go up on people, man. Right, you know, last night, that Fish Friday, no artist couldn't come perform. I bet you did call it Fish Fry. Friday, Fry Fish.
Remember the backlash? Jeffrey stating that he basically got brata. What is brata? I'm sure you are supposed to know by now, but once again, for the people who don't know, brata is having or getting your slicked. Kinky people stuff. But while interviewing a porn star back in 2022, Jeffrey basically stated that he got a brata.
I'm not gonna lie, I never really get it, but one time it go around there like, I hold you, it made me smile. And I was so ashamed of myself.
Why would you be ashamed?
I'm like, why do I like this?
Because it's nice.
That interview went viral. The public reacted to that. Foota hype. He took to social media stating him want to see which entertainer really going to perform at an event where a man, the promoter stated that him like brata. Instantly a lot of people started to point fingers at Chronic Law, saying that him foot type attack make them say if Chronic Law really going to perform at that event. Don't know why them now say so about Valiant, but them say make them see if Chronic Law really gonna perform at that event. So I don't know if that is the reason why Chronic Law never perform at that event. Foota I've seemed to think that is the reason. Well, he shared a picture of Chronic Law with the caption stating, "The new dancehall era at one labas, well at Chronic Law, straight nation approve your badness, stand for straightness or fall for the toilet, and the straightness will pick. Big up the St. Thomas native, must soon go live." I don't think a Foota Hype have yet to go live, but we certainly look out for that. But still you see what go on. It seems as if Chronic Law not performing at that event. It is because of the pressure. Based on what Foota Hype is saying, because Jeffrey, same like Brata, Chronic Law chose not to perform at his event. No Brata around here. But at the same time, Chronic Law, I'm just there and say, if you're not going to perform a one person event for them kinky ways, you should do that for everybody. Once you know them have some kinky ways about them, do perform at them events. The entertainment feed, the community, selective criticism. Talking about events though, you might have seen this brother the other night at Mecca and maybe in the streets with Intense. The same guy that Intense basically used this voice in the starting of one of his songs. He was already compensated, but Intense seem as if they might take it a bit further. They took him shopping.
Big up the in-look fashion, big up Intense. Every time I feel like an all-star in Kingston right now, people are real swag. 1 intro, we can live like an all-star.
As mentioned, it said that they even took him to Mecca nightclub. And here is him. I couldn't play the video because my YouTube too feel about the daggering thing, so I took a screenshot. What you see what on? Good luck. Dancehall artist Chi Ching charged for alleged firearm breach. Dancehall artist Chi Ching is awaiting a court date after he was arrested and charged for breaches of the terms and conditions of a firearm license following an incident in Portland on March the 6th. In another article, it stated that it's during a traffic stop. Maybe Chi Ching have it loosely in a vehicle when he was stopped. Dancehall artist Vybz Kartel, his judgment day. And the Yes Nation judgment day, the appeal court call it. And I may want to call it so, but the appeal court call it judgment day. As usual, the Privy Council gave an update. Case summary issue on the 13th of March 2014. The appellants were convicted of murder of Clive Lizard Williams. This part is extremely important. The issue in this appeal is whether convictions are in the safe life of the following grounds of challenge. 1. Should the trial judge have excluded the telecommunications evidence relied on by the prosecution? I think they are talking about the evidence that was obtained by the police officer who did not have authority to go and collect that evidence from Digicel. We already see how the Privy Council feel about that. They basically stated, no, that don't look good, that cannot work. 2. How should the judge have handled the allegations that were attempts to bribe members of the jury during the trial? Should the jury have been discharged? Watching the trial, we already see how the Privy Council feel about that as well. They basically told the prosecution that by rights, them should have just thrown the entire jury. The trial judge should not have let that one juror continue. The trial judge should have at least dismissed that one juror. We'll continue. Number 3. Was the judge wrong to invite the jury to reach a verdict late in the day, given the special circumstances of the case? And once again, that act was frowned upon by the Privy Council. So once again, those 3 things, as stated before, the issue in the appeal is whether the conviction are in safe light of those grounds of challenge. So we can certainly understand why Vybz Kartel and this team, they are feeling really optimistic. Nation stated thoughts on that to moving on. The last thing we're going to look at in this report, Zeus Network shared this, and it's dancehall artist Spicer confront dancehall artist Shenseea. The entertainment feed community. Check it out.
Me post ya. When me and your manager have the queen. We're gonna know. Always your love. Shenseea. The very first time you're in our studio, I mean you see. Hey. Me not always show you love. Alright. I'm always so all of a sudden you get up and unfollow me. Me not unfollow. Are you unfollow? Me post ya, you unfollow me. Jesus Christ. So we following each other. No, yeah. Guys. Shenseea. I say you see it? I say this here? She knows she's guys, why you block me for? She knows she's there. Of course it's gonna show us my unfollow you if you block me. No. It automatically I got unfollow you. I never say me post you unfollow me. Me I know who wanna dance and leave it up.
Zeus, I want to really have something like this and don't want to share it or text along for share it. Me understand, something like this, you don't have to share at the same time. Anytime you release it, it will be big. But at the same time, you can't hold on upon them something so long, man. Come on, man. All along, viewers thought that Shenseea and the Spice basically had no interaction. And look there, we don't even have clip of Spice or Rush contestant for Shenseea. Contestants say them a fling mic off of Shenseea face for mash up Shenseea beautiful face. Spice never like that and decide for go rush woman for Shenseea. Only four of them clip there and I want to share it. Nation, check out the damn clip.
I don't play with bitches like you.
Nation, that right for now. You see what time a clock, you see what time a knock. Where are you going to get the card here? And as usual, my people.